We are taking you to the highlands of Peru. It's time to board our plane, so let's get underway and take a flight. We're going today from Lima up to Cuzco. It just takes about 1 hour thanks to the convenience of modern jet travel. In the ancient days, it would have taken considerably longer, as you can see from these mountain peaks. We're flying right over the top of the Andes. It's a breathtakingly beautiful flight. The Andes Mountains was the homeland of the Inca civilization. They were a highland people, mostly living above 6,000 feet in elevation. Coming in for our landing at Cuzco, we arrive at the airport and we're helped out by some porters. Get our luggage onto the bus. There's a little musical reception in the airport area for us. The local tour company is taking care of all of our services for us here in Cuzco, which includes a local guide and the bus services and a full tour itinerary for the next several days.
Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, welcome to Cusco. And thank you very much for your decision to come to Peru, especially to my city. Thank you a lot. My name is Jorge, or in English, George. If you don't remember, I will be your tour guide today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow.
From the hills just above Cuzco, you get a fabulous view looking down at the city itself. And you can see it's pretty sizable. Occupies the whole valley bottom. We have a chance to get out of the bus and take some pictures looking down on the main square. There's some folks bringing barley to feed the guinea pigs. But we're not stopping at Cuzco this first night. We're going on to Ollantaytambo. We'll be back to Cuzco shortly. But we're traveling to a lower elevation to help us adjust to this altitude. Driving across the Altiplano here, it reaches as high as 12,500 feet high. And there's villages scattered through the area. They're farming. It's some of the highest farmlands in the world, growing mostly potatoes up here. Beautiful views of the Andes Mountains as we drive along through the Altiplano, passing some lakes and other scenic landscapes as we go, watching people doing some farming and getting our pictures and snaps as we drive along. And then we're approaching the valley of Urubamba, which will be at a slightly lower elevation, so this first evening will be easier on our bodies to acclimate. We stayed in the Urubamba Valley at a very nice hotel, the Casa Andina Private Collection. It was very convenient to have such a lovely modern hotel in this remote area. And they had a very good restaurant. We were able to have a nice dinner and then breakfast the next morning and feel very comfortable here at the Casa Andina. And the altitude here is only 9,000 feet compared to 12,000 in Cuzco, so it was easier to adjust. And then we paid a visit to the nearby village of Ollantaytambo. And you will see that this is a very special village. Going inside some of these buildings in the little village is always a much more rewarding experience than just walking outside on the alley. Well, this is really a Geographic Society moment, standing in this simple kitchen looking at the guinea pigs who are running around in the kitchen with its dirt floor. Their local version of a bar serves chicha, which is corn beer. They call it chicheria. We took a look inside. The native Quechua Indians here are actually living in homes that were constructed hundreds of years ago by the ancient Inca. On the edge of the village, there's an ancient structure built by the Inca that was used as a fortress and a temple. Ollanta played a very significant role at the end of the Inca history, for it was here in 1537 that a major battle took place between the Spanish and Manco Inca, who was leading a rebellion, a native rebellion against the Spanish. And the Spanish won and pushed Manco further back into the jungle to his final retreat of a small village of Vilcabamba that he built in the jungle.